Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing a junk journal spread. I have a lot of supplies here on the table, as you can kind of see off in the edges of this. I want to do like a monochrome blue spread for today, but before I get into that, I'm going to just show you what I have done in the journal since I finished the last spread that I did a video for. So I did a video for this one, this like really cute like strawberries and cream, Be My Valentine spread. And then I have a Simply Gilded album where I keep all of the sticker sheets that have like single stickers left in them, like just things that won't make an entire spread, but I don't want to throw out. So I decided I was going to make a spread where I just used up as many of those sticker sheets as possible. I think I got 6 sticker sheets done in this one, and it came together surprisingly well. I think it's cohesive despite all of the different things that are going on. Really like the green and brown tones together for that one. And then I had some leftover stickers from a daily spread, this quote from Create with Mandy. I had these big florals that I was planning with, and I just thought it would be fun to kind of layer some stuff to make like a spread inspired by the daily spread that I did. So I made this one as well. But not a lot of like stuff since the last video. We're kind of just being creative this week, I suppose. And I got this sticker book in the mail recently. Love this sticker book. It is so cute. It is the Paper Raven Co. Happy Planner sticker book, and there's this sheet of stickers in here that I think are unlike anything else in the book, and I think it's good. They're beautiful stickers, but I just don't know how I would pair them with all the other designs that are in here. Where are they? I just don't know how I would pair them with the other stickers that are in this book, so I'm going to use them for a junk journal spread today. So these beautiful like blue violets. We're gonna go with like a blue color palette here. I didn't know which, according to Allie, like alcohol ink would work best. So I grabbed the Cobalt and the Cool Shapes. You can use my code Caitlin10 to save 10% at According to Allie. Also grabbed this Tim Holtz Ideology collage paper, because I thought maybe like the documents or the different like butterfly things would be nice behind the flowers. I grabbed just a handful of random ephemera. I know this is all random stuff. So some miscellaneous scrapbook paper scraps. I don't know if they're going to get used or not. And then I've got like a blue banner thing, a grayscale vellum floral. Those ones are Maggie Holmes. Maggie Holmes You Shine. These two are Maggie Holmes as well. And then this one is a Tim Holtz one. This is all just random stuff that I have in my stash. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to link everything, but I'll try my best to do like links on the things that I use in the spread itself. I grabbed a pile of stickers that were in that like single sticker left album. So we've got this one from the JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop Advent Calendar. I've got some Emmy's Designs printable florals. They are no longer in business, so you won't be able to snag this one anymore, but I thought the blue florals might be nice as like a backer for this. I grabbed some little Taylor Ryan Designs, like they're like torn paper bits, or just printed paper bits. I've got some Emmy's Designs spooky Polaroids. I don't know. Just things that were standing out to me. Fearless by AMXO, Alicia Michelle XO. I just have the quotes left on this, so maybe I could put a word in there. I grabbed these winter birds from According to Allie. I liked the blue jays. I don't know if blue jays and blue violets are in the same season together, but it could be cute. And then finally, I grabbed some Dalmatian dots from my own sticker shop. So that's a lot of stuff, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of it, but the goal is to just get stickers on the pages, be creative, and also do this in a timely manner because I have to be at work in an hour. Stranger things have happened. Let's see if we can make this a quick junk journal video. So I'm going to start with the collage paper, and it's kind of like tissue paper, similar in texture to that. It's patterned, very cool. But it's going to be, I don't know, it's kind of tricky to get onto the pages themselves. I'm ripping it here because I like this label section of it. So I thought it might be nice to have like that there. I think it works fine when you use the Tombow Mono Dots adhesive with it. I think it goes on fine. So I'm just going to apply enough of it around the edges so that I can get this stuck down on the pages. And I know I won't be able to like very accurately judge where this is going to go off the edge of the pages, but if I get enough on there, I can just stick it in place and then start peeling up the edge to figure out, okay, if I need more to keep this down, I'll know where it needs to go. I don't know. That was very strange wording. I'll try to show you what I mean. So I'm going to cut away anything that overlaps this page, and it's not completely sealed down all the way to the edge, but I have enough of it stuck in place so it's not going to slip and slide and move all over the place, that I can just kind of move the edge and glue down whatever didn't get enough adhesive. So like this, for example, we're just going to go right down the edge of the page and then press that back, and it should be secure now. You can see a little hint of the blue Monodots adhesive kind of coming through, but we're doing a blue monochrome today. I mean, it's not really a monochrome because we've got some purple there, but we're planning in a pretty similar color palette, so I think the blue, it matches with the vibe. I have a little scrap of it left, and I don't know if I want it on the other side. I feel like I do. So I'm gonna go back with the Tombow Monodots adhesive. This is my favorite like adhesive runner. I get them at Joann's, and I get the refill packs of them, and you can use a coupon on the refill packs and make them super cheap. It's just kind of the initial investment of the like holder for it that's a little pricey. So use your coupons. I think they also have them on Amazon. I don't think they're as cheap on Amazon versus using a coupon at Joann's, because if you can use that 40% off coupon, it makes it like just so cheap. Plus, they're one of those items that Joann's just like doesn't have on sale all the time. Oh, we lost a postage stamp. I guess I will repair that before we get too far into this. I'm just going to use the Tombow on it. These chipboard or like these kind of thick stickers, they don't like to stay in the planner. Oh, I have 2 of the Tombows on the table. They just don't like to stay in there as well as they should, but it's fine. A little bit of adhesive will fix that. So I was saying, like the Happy Planner books, always on sale. You can never use a coupon on them because Joann's always has them on like buy one, get one half off, or 30% off of all Happy Planner products. And then you can't stack a coupon on them, even though the coupon is like 40 or 50%, and that's annoying because the better deal is to use the coupon, but you can't have them like take the sale price off and then use the coupon. So the Monodots, or this adhesive, it's never on sale, so you can always use a coupon on it. I'm going to take this Zig 2-way glue pen and just kind of touch up some of these edges a bit more in areas where I can't get the Monodots underneath the collage paper. Also got this at Joann's, also used a coupon on it. So Joann's adhesive aisle, that's where you need to be, apparently. So we've got this base of just collage paper, and now I'm going to start building up some layers. So I've got this random kind of like spotty dotty scrapbook paper shape, and I like it. I like it layered on top of the field notes. So I'm going to put that in. It's not exactly a square, and it's got one torn edge, but that adds some of the charm, just using up all of the random scrapbook pieces. So I keep my scrapbook paper in these like boxes from Joann's, you guessed it. And I recently went through them and took out all of the little like torn scrap bits of them, things that just weren't entire sheets, and I put them into a separate bin because I figured, you know, it might be easier for the junk journaling to have them kind of pulled aside. And it has definitely helped me get them out of the stash. This sheet from Taylor Ryan's Designs came as an oops sheet, so there is some streaking on it. Like I ordered it in an oops bundle, so I knew it was going to have something weird with it, but I think it just looks like textured, you know? So I'm going to add in like another splotch of that, or a splotch of that. Oh, we've got a circle. We've got this. All sorts of shapes on here, and it's hard to tell where the different shapes are because they're all that kind of all over pattern. Let's add that in right there. So just all sorts of fun things coming out of the stash. But I highly recommend sorting out your scrapbook paper into like things that have already been used and you could maybe put towards another project, or things that haven't been touched yet. When I was sorting through all my scrapbook paper, I was finding things that I'm like, oh, I forgot that I bought this. Because it's so easy just to like go to the store and buy scrapbook paper, and you know, it's like, what, 50 cents a sheet, and when you get it on the sale, Joann's, they're coming in with the sales again. They have like the 10 for $2 sale on the scrapbook paper, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get like a bunch of scrapbook paper. That's how I end up with so much of it. But I was finding things that I didn't realize that I still had, and it was nice to be able to just put them into my planner, into my junk journal. I'm layering these over, and they have this like blue border around them, which is kind of cool. And maybe I should grab some of the cool shapes, or the, according to Allie, alcohol ink. I think the cobalt is going to be the best bet here. This could be a disaster because I'm like just kind of going with the flow, but it could also be really fun just to put stuff on the pages. Or it could be both. It could be a fun disaster. I bet you don't hear that paired together very often. So we're building up some layers, and I think as long as we get this middle layer just, you know, it's colorful, it's a lot of things. So the back layer is the collage paper. The middle layer is going to be all of these florals, and then I think the top layer is going to be the ephemera. So I'm thinking about this in terms of layers, and as long as we can tie it all together in that top layer step, we don't have any problems. So we're going to go with that right over there. And then I'll go back to these blue florals. I could probably be using the purple ones as well, but I just felt like the blue were cute with this, and I'll probably end up with some of these left over. But we're closer to finishing up the sheet. Did I use this blue color? I think I did. I'll take this last one, and that'll just go right there. So these will go back into that like partially used sticker album, but we're closer to the end of it. That cobalt alcohol ink is really bold. I'm not going to be using all of it, and I think saving it for another spread will be in my best interest, and I could use it in the junk journal again, but I'm going to take this smaller splotch of it because I think it could be really cool to put it over that spotty dotty pattern and have all those like black marks showing through it. I think that's kind of nice. So I'm going to set this off to the side because we're done with the alcohol ink. On this sheet, I'm just going to use this one circle that's the same as the other ones to kind of add that texture over to this cluster. This one, it has that border of it, but it also has this gray Post-it note in the middle, and I don't think I want that in this spread. I don't think. Maybe. This has been in the stash for a while, so I'm kind of tempted just to use it up. Not bad to put it over here, and if I just like place it right here, I could layer like a quote over it, or I could put like ephemera on top of it. So let's go with that, even though it is a little bit of a different color. So we finished a sheet of stickers. I'm going to put that off to the side. Got the birds, which I'm holding onto the birds. I've got these ones. They are snowflakes, which I don't know if I want to do that per se. This is big. I don't know. Do you like that? Is that too much? We're really going into like the black and white on this spread. I think I kind of like that there, and then I can layer some more of the violets on top of it to bring another pop of blue up to that like top edge of the page. This one came from the Maggie Holmes Garden Party collection, which is kind of like a tea party themed set, and I got some According to Allie stickers in the mail today, and there's a tea party themed sticker sheet, and I'm tempted to pair it with the Maggie Holmes like Garden Party ephemera. Is this too blue? I mean, it doesn't look terrible like right there, and it brings that color over to that side of the page. The only thing about this is that this came in like a set of 3, and they were all attached to each other with these perforated marks, and you're still seeing a bit of the mustard yellow one that was next to it on the edge. So I'm going to cut that off so we don't have too much going on. It's a little bit like particular about it, but I think it looks better without that hint of mustard yellow along the edge. So we'll adhesive this. The Tombow Monodots, it's just, when I'm doing these junk journal videos, I swear it's my most picked up tool. When I'm doing like planner spreads, it's normally the tweezers, but in this, we're just gluing everything in place, so it comes in super handy. I'm gonna go back over to the Paper Raven Co. Violets, because I want some of them to overlap the You Shine sticker, and I'm just gonna place them right up here. They're gonna be in that crease in between the two pages, which is not my favorite place for stickers to be because it makes it really difficult to cut them. I mean, it's really difficult to get in there to cut them anyway, so let's just give this a shot. It's hard to cut stickers out of a book-bound planner. I mean, it is what it is, and you just have to get the right angle to cut the extra overhang, and this probably would have been a better choice to go at for the first time, but let's do that. Not bad. And since they're in that crease, I like to kind of push them into the crease a little bit more with my fingernail and give it just a little push so that they bend with the pages and they don't like keep them stuck together. So we've got a little bit left of that sticker, which I don't think would be a terrible addition to this corner. I feel like we definitely do have more of that darker color than the purpley one though. And there's a single, well, there's some single purple ones down here. So I'm gonna take this one and I would like it kind of here. And since they have that blue border around them, I'm gonna layer them so that there's not any white space in between them. I just don't want like a random gap where you can tell that they're multiple stickers. I think they work better when I overlap it just slightly like that. You know, there's a lot going on, but I really like it. I'm gonna pull this kind of spotty dotty pattern forward a bit more with maybe 1 or 2 of the Dalmatian dots stickers. And I'm gonna layer them onto like this area over here. So over here we've got the alcohol ink on top of the Dalmatian dots, and here we have the inverse of that. But it adds just a little bit of a dot effect, and then this cut off sticker is gonna go up here at the top of the page, layer it onto those florals to bring the pieces together. And then I'll take a smaller one. We could put it down here with this one. It's gonna blend into that like moth or butterfly a bit, but I don't mind that. I do want them to kind of coexist in the spread and not act as a bunch of separate pieces that I have somehow layered onto each other. I want the layers to kind of work together. So we're just playing around with different placements on stickers. And if something doesn't work out, as evidenced in that like strawberries spread that I did on my channel, we can just kind of cover it up like with other stickers. It's not a problem. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. Polaroids, I'm not thinking that's gonna be in this spread. Not thinking this one or the cool shapes. This is what we've got left. I don't think I need that. Color palette wise, I don't think this works really well with what we're going for because it's more like gray and black tones versus this kind of brown tan color. There is a little bit of it in the torn scraps, but I'm just not feeling that. I like the little frame. We already have some scrapbook paper, and I'm gonna hold on to these words. So I'm thinking the frame is gonna go over here in the center with that bird kind of like poking out of it. The blue jay. I don't know if I want the blue jay like partially in the frame or on top of the frame, but I'd like the frame to go over there. So I'm gonna just tack it down in the corners, and if I need to add in more adhesive, I can go back with the glue pen, but for now, I just kind of want a general placement where I can play around with the layers of this a bit more. I was having that issue when I was doing the strawberry spread where I was tacking things down a little too well, so I couldn't experiment with like the different layers. And I'm gonna try to like slip up the edges on this so that I can slide this blue jay underneath. And I do need to keep in mind that the collage paper is essentially tissue paper, so sticking stickers on top of tissue paper is a little disastrous, but I think that works really well. I like how the tail feathers kind of come out the edge. I don't think I can drag it out anymore. It's pretty stuck in place. So we're gonna put that blue jay right there in the center of that. I'm happy with it. Got the other Blue Jay. Let's put the second Blue Jay in here. We have a cardinal left after this. I think this Blue Jay would be really cute just like up here, hanging out with its Blue Jay friend. Cardinal is going to go back in that single sticker album, closer to being a single sticker sheet than ever before. We've got these, and I also have this little banner, which I thought could be funny to like put underneath like the Blue Jay, like a portrait, but it gets kind of lost in all the dark tones over there, so I don't think that's going to work out. We'll save that for another project. Fearless, brave, and resilient. I like the resilient one. I think it'll fit this space the best, just to layer that right there. And it matches pretty closely with the lettering in that Maggie Holmes ephemera, which I like. I don't have a problem using all of these words though. It could be cool to have some text going on here. There is text, I mean, in this, there's text in the collage paper, but since these have that white sticker outline around them, they stand out a bit more than the other elements. And then we would have another sticker sheet done. So we could add Fearless right up here. I think that looks pretty good. I'm debating whether or not I want to bring the Cobalt alcohol ink back in, or if I want to add in some of this. And I'm thinking that this might be nice because it is similar in color to like that blue box there, and it's not as overpowering. I just want a little bit more color like in this corner, which this adds a tint of blue. It's not super duper blue, just like the Cobalt ones were. Sometimes I want super duper blue, but sometimes I just want a little bit of a subtle, like, I don't even know how to describe this color blue. I'm gonna add the rest of it down to this corner. You're not gonna see much of it, but it's gonna fill in that corner just a bit. I don't know if I need any more. Maybe one more flower for good measure. I'm gonna take this tiny one, and I'm just gonna kind of layer it in from the side over here because I feel like this corner is getting kind of dark with the black and white. I do think I have a similar problem on the other side, like down here, feels a little dark, especially because I said, oh, we're going for like a blue monochrome thing today, but I don't know. I could layer this so it's like in the frame with the bird, which I like that. It brings a little bit more purple in there. Not bad. It doesn't exactly layer underneath the frame, which I would like this little loose end to just layer underneath. So let's see if I can rearrange this real fast or just rip off the edge of this sticker. Okay, I just tore the sticker and it looks a little bit better that way. Does it need more blue? Because I'm like thinking maybe just a little bit more of that blue cool shape sticker alcohol ink thing just down here. And it'll help keep the collage paper tacked in place because it does tend to kind of come up on the edges because you can't get all the way to the edges with the glue unless you're just being super like detailed with the glue pen. So it's nice to add in some stickers and keep things just tacked in place. And then this one's gonna go up to this corner. I know this video was a little bit more scattered, but I'm just throwing stuff at the pages and seeing what sticks, and I love it. I mean, it's overwhelming, it's full of pattern, it has flowers, all of my favorite things. So we've got this going on. I'm just gonna give myself a minute to clean up my workspace and I will be back in a second. This might be one of the fastest junk journal spreads that I've done. I'm going back in with the JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop snowflakes because I just feel like they'd look really cute in here. I mean, they are winter birds. The flowers, not winter flowers, but I think this purpley kind of tone that she used for the snowflakes will just look good with everything else going on. And we can think about it more as like, you know, a floral shape or like a confetti kind of shape rather than just a snowflake. So I'm adding those in. But yeah, definitely a speed round when it comes to junk journaling, but sometimes I just need a little bit of a time constraint to challenge myself, because if I am left to my own devices and it's, you know, you can just make whatever you want in the junk journal today, sometimes I'll spend like 2-3 hours doing a spread, and it's nice to be able to just like sit down and get one done in 25 minutes or whatever this video has been. Do I want this in there? I don't think you're going to be able to see it if I layer it over that shape. If I layer it like, oh, it's sticking. Okay, so it's gonna live there now. It's not coming up. Clear stickers, they make their own decisions for themselves. But I don't hate it. I like that. So I just had a little bit of a mini heart attack where I went to check something on my phone and realized that I hadn't been recording or whatever because the video wasn't in my photo library. I couldn't see it. And I'm like, did I just do this whole video and not record any of it? I'd be so angry at myself if I did. So then I posted something to my Instagram story. I'm like, I just filmed this and it didn't show up. My video's gone. Refreshed my photo library and it's there. It cut off. I think my phone got full of, like, the storage got full and that's why it cut me off. But I'm thankful that this recorded because I'm happy with the spread. Anyway, I went ahead and placed the rest of these little like floral stickers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, which is the third sheet done in this video. And I was saying while I was placing them, it's so funny because I used those floral stickers when I was making that pretzel themed daily spread on my channel. And this is just such a vastly different vibe from this. And it's so cool to see how the same sticker sheet could be used in two completely different situations. Like we're going with blue jays here and pretzels there. Just all sorts of fun things with the stickers. And you know what? It's fun. Florals belong in everything. I did them for my everything bagel spread. Florals belong everywhere. I am happy with the way this turned out. And that gray box that I wasn't too certain on, it got mostly covered up anyway. So I guess I just didn't want it there in the first place. But I'm going to call it done on this spread now that I'm sure that the video recorded, thankfully. I'm going to zoom in so you can get a little bit of a closer look at these details. So here it is, my like kind of blue, kind of purple, kind of black and white. I was going for all blue, but that didn't happen. But I love the way it looks. All sorts of fun layers, blue jays, blue flowers, blue violets, whatever. This is my junk journal spread. I hope to do some more videos on the channel. I'm getting back into the junk journaling mood after only doing the one spread in January, which was not this one. This is one that I did on my channel recently. I only did this one in January. So I am hoping to have more on the books in February, this included, but this is what we've got. Archer and Olive Journal. This one came out of the subscription box, so I don't think you're going to be able to snag this on its own. The subscription box might still be available, but I'll link the Archer and Olive website down below because they just released a spring collection that has all sorts of really cute journals in it. I will link them. I'll try to link as many things as I used in this video. I know it was a lot, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get every last bit, but this is what we've got for this junk journal spread. I'm going to have to come up with a title for this, and I'm not sure yet. We'll see when the video goes live, but there you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.